Yeah. And the ironic thing is, it's appreciating the little things that gets you to this state.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, I think, you know, if, for example, if I looked at myself now, back in 2020, 2021, when I was in Lisbon, if I could see myself now, I'd be like, oh my God, like, that's amazing. You've got your own apartment, you've got this great relationship, you've got the businesses flying, like, you've got everything you want. And yet, it's the things like yesterday, I was in Tesco and I found frozen mashed potato. And I thought this was like the greatest thing ever because I hate peeling potatoes. It's one of my most hated kitchen tasks. And I sent a photo to my family and I was like, it just doesn't get better than this. Like, this is as good as it gets. And my family were like, oh my God, you know. But it's finding this joy in these tiny little things, not the big things, because the big things are just amazing. And you're kind of like, look, they're going to come and that's great. And doing a podcast to you, that's amazing. But it's like oh my God, this is a great coffee.
As I've gotten older, honestly, it's just the little things.
Yeah.
Grabbing my coffee.
Yeah.
I just was in a coffee shop before here and I bumped into an old colleague and his wife. I just had a little conversation with them and I was like, these are the little things that
I was
you
just
enjoy.
outside and a man with a crate who was delivering stuff and he just like looked me in the eyes, was like, good morning. And I was like, good morning. I was like, how lovely is that? You know, like, if you can't experience that, then there's no, you know, I've got a founder friend and she said to one of my investors, she said, you know, you just sold your company. What's it like? You know, you've reached basically where we all want to be. And he was like, it doesn't feel any different. Like, I sold my company, but I still have every day, you know. And I was like, if you can't enjoy these tiny things, like we're sitting here having an amazing conversation, if you can't enjoy that, then when you sell your company in 10 years or however long it's going to be, it's never going to feel as good. Like, these little moments in your day are as good as it gets. Like, literally, that's as good as it gets. I heard someone say, like, in your marriage or in your relationship, like, saying hello and saying goodbye to each other, if you could just spend, like, you know, 6 minutes greeting each other and, like, giving each other a hug and a kiss or whatever at the end of the day or in the morning or whatever it is, if you that's cumulative. Like, that, you can't put that stuff off to the holiday that we're going to take in 2 weeks, or we're going to take a weekend break and then we'll connect and then I'll be nice and then, you know, it has to be a few minutes every day. Otherwise, putting it off means you're not going to enjoy it when you get it.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that. And I think it's one of the lessons that I actually learned while manifesting. Kind of, I was just like thinking to myself that I used to always say, I'll be happy when I'll be so happy when I get the baby.
Yeah.
I'll be so happy when I get the baby. And then when I got pregnant with the baby, I was made redundant. And then I obsessed about getting a job. And my husband was like to me, Yvonne, all you wanted was this baby. And now all you want is the job. Can you not be happy? Mm-hmm. So I think the reality is we need to be happy.
Oh, yeah.
Now.
Yeah. And that's it. That's the key to everything. Just find the happiness in the smallest of things. And all the other things will work itself out. The big stuff will figure it out.
And
you know.
it takes work, just like you said.
Oh my God, it takes so much work. And we all have bad days when
we're all going to have shit days. That just happens,
Yeah.
right? We're all going to have shit days.